Now before we lollygag, there's another fight over here I happen to know about, and I want to get these skeletons with us so that we can use them for this fight if at all possible. Because this fight is as bad as that fight was. This one is actually worse. So Dora, and the fire. Proto. 5 foot step away.
Run them through!
Skeleton horde though goes in. 5 foot step. Get your ass away from there. And anything else on the kitty here? Not really. Oh, we got that. Good. Heal yourself.
Magritium Turinos.
It's a terrible choke point. This is the real problem with this spot. If we endure a step away, the dogs and skeletons can get in and have some fun. So Lindsay, you can do this.
Any last wishes?
Dora, 5 foot step away. And use that. Okay. Proto.
Let's hear you cry!
Okay, Eliza, now you can have some fun. Load the gun. Lindsay,
this is where I step in.
Dora. And cantrip. You may wonder why I'm backing away when the skeletons are already here. It's because when they vanish, I like to have the dogs right up front. Or right behind them, I should say. Ferocious wards. Ferocious wards be ferocious, yo. Make that move. Yeah, I like that. Jackhole. Eliza. Back in here for some room. Okay. That's solid damage, man, I'm telling you. One managed to get through. Two managed to get through. Look at you guys being all beefy.
Right.
See, that's why we wanted the dogs. Okay, now... You still hurt him, so you might as well. Ferocious ward, Alpha ward. Oof, bet you he's tough. That's the point. Proto, we are out of skeletons, so we're gonna delay your turn. In that mess. Why? So we can get more stuff out. There we go. Lindsay.
You deserved it.
Nice.
Out of my way!
Solid. Dora. Okay, I should probably have Dora move in on this miss. Oh, let's attack this.
Go.
Oof. That was a solid 33 damage. Good work, Dora. Oop, oop. And the stones are dropping like stones. Alright. Time to pull out the last little herd of them. Or should I pull out the wolf? Nah, more. I'll attack one at a time. It'll give me some breathing room. It's definitely worth it. That guy's wounded. He's got that minus armor debuff on him, or did. Lindsay.
Any last wishes?
We could take off one of these things. I'd feel real good about it, but that alpha war probably has to be the thing that dies here. Proto, let's do the snowball. Happy with that bit of sneak attack damage.
Strike!
We're working on it. We're working on it. It's okay. It's okay. Solid. Lindsay.
This is where I step in.
Good work. Proto.
Run them through.
Oh, come on now. That's a critical miss.
Don't hold back!
Solid damage. What's the fear effect? Or the intimidation effect, I should say. So shaken effect. Eliza, I need you to drop. Lindsay, a little closer. Shoot
Serves
that
you
thing.
right.
There we go. Toughest of them dropped. Come this way. Well, if you hold control, if you're having difficulty moving them to a specific spot because you keep clicking on someone else, hold control down when you move them, and it forces the character you selected to move to that spot. Snowball this. Goodbye.
This will hurt!
Help out.
I still got it!
That's not what I wanted at all.
Attack!
I'm gonna burn through all those banes if we have to. Lindsay,
You deserved it.
Proto.
Let's hear you cry.
If I stand up, they're gonna eat my face off. If I don't stand up, they're gonna eat my face off. So I guess we give it a go.
Oh, could this
Just take me out. But they killed
Strike
me.
as one.
See that 18? That was partly from force. The force came from this 2d6. So that helped.
Do not hold back.
Not want to move back. I guess the dog's going forward. It's not the worst
Any
idea, is it?
last wishes?
Die! We shall overcome.
Solid hit.
This is where I step in.
Out of my way.
Come on with that critical missing bullshit. You needed a 1 to hit it. And got a 1 and missed, of course, because it's a critical miss. Screw you, man. That shit just pisses me off.
Attack!
There. Suck on that.
Strike as one.
Lindsay,
Serves you right.
nice critical.
Run them through.
And of course, since there's only one person in melee range, we're not getting sneak attack. What was that shit? Did you see that? He hopped. Is that a thing? I've never seen that before in the entire time I played this game. Whatever. Liza.
Do not hold back.
Lindsay, we have to step away from
You
this mess.
deserved it.
Proto, you definitely need to step away from this mess.
Let's hear you cry.
Oh, thank God. Whew. Get up, you gold brick.
I do what I must.
That was a rough fight. Of course, we did go in under prepared. We didn't have all our spells. Our boss was running off us.
Over there.
Take that. And yeah, we were already... Well, we weren't wounded per se. I think we were, actually, because we fought these guys. These guys were actually tougher than we thought. We got all kinds of loot, though, over here, though. I'm happy about all that. Okay. So, we'll leave here.
In due
We'll
time.
do is we'll gather all the treasure unload. Oh, we got the cogs too. I need to go back anyway. We'll go up to that thing here in a moment. Actually, I want to keep those because those are worth good money, right? Yeah. But the wolf pelts, well, in the right direction. Oops. No, you don't get my scrolls. You have that, you can have one of those. You have all these. You have these lame-ass shields. Oh. And you can have the... Nah. You may have to go back to base. Let's drop, though, the full plate, though. And this heavier stuff, just to bring us underweight for the time being. Because we want to go back up with our cogs to here. That's approximately, as best I can surmise, the last thing we have to do here. So, unless we get ganked from like random spawning mob or something, we should be okay. We'll probably rest on the way back, otherwise we're going to be exhausted. We're going to overburden ourselves by being medium encumbrance to take some of the more interesting loot with us. And then we'll head back to base. Probably equip some people, see what the base has to do. Is there anyone that needs an advisor that needs to go do anything? Shit like that. Who the hell is that? Oh my god, look at the eyes on that thing. It's adorable. Alright,
Together
we don't
we
know
stand.
if there's going to be some kind of trickery check involved. Quick buffage. Never hurts. Prepared. Okay. Select the team. Click on the thing. Okay, put 3 cogs into the mechanism. You have all 3 cogs, but you're not sure how to fit them into the mechanism. Maybe the arcane markings inside are a clue. Arcana. 17 out of 20. Try to decipher the markings. Go to it. Yeah! The markings seem vaguely familiar. Raking through your memory, you realize that these are well-known alchemical symbols, although in an ancient dwarven script. The symbol for tin seems to be designed for the white cog, representing tinsmiths. Iron must mean the red cog for blacksmiths, while gold is for the gold cog and goldsmiths. Having placed all the cogs properly, you see they can now rotate. You rotate the cogs and hear a rumbling noise from the statue, followed by a loud click. The panel opens, revealing the treasure stored within. Give me my treasure!
Pay attention.
Save that. Woot. We got a recipe. Full plate +1. And a belt of physical perfection +2. That's mine. Okay. So in this game, there are belts that increase your strength, your dex, your con. This is one that increases all 3. Notice that it's physical perfection +2. There is a +4, a +6, and even a +8. So obviously your best character, your main, more likely than not, gets the best one. And I don't think there's a duplicate of the +8. There might be, but it's unlikely to be more than 2 in the game. So my Triumvirate, someone's going to have to suck it. But this gives me the ability now to give Lindsay, instead of just the Constitution one, remember it's worth more, but this one actually provides more stuff. Con buff, resistance to saving throws against disease, fatigue, and exhaustion. So that's still the better belt. We got the full plate. In a recipe. Where did our recipe go? Did I already describe it? No, here it is. Onion soup with flour, onions, and cheese. We can make an onion soup recipe. Ah, cute. Okay. And, yeah, ring the rings. This is our full plate +1. And then we can give that to, like, Valerie. Or,
I'm there.
Harem is another heavy plate wear. This is the closest exit. They're all the same. So we're just going to go to the closest one and bounce out of here. We go back to town, see what has to be done. You know, equip people, sell stuff, buy BP, all that jazz. And then hopefully we'll have something else we can do.
Follow if you dare.
There's still areas to go to. So I'll show you that on the overland map. Actually, it didn't. What just happened? It didn't give me the option of taking my loot with me. You see that? It always gives you the option. Went back inside. That was weird. That was very weird. We should be at the top of the map again. See if it happens. And then what I'm going to do is I'll drop a wad of treasure at my foot. Like a nothing. So that it has no choice but to give me the, hey, you want to pick this stuff up? It is not letting me collect the treasure down here. Where is my treasure down here? Hey, where is my treasure down here? Oh, you did not just fuck me out of my treasure. Pardon my French. Nope. We have to go back to the load where we have our treasure. Delete that mess. Delete this. Delete the quick save, which was us by the statue. I think it's this one. So we saved right after the wolf fight. That's not cool. Nope, that's not it either. The treasure's not there. Wow, that's messed up. Alright, so it's not this one, so you can delete it. If I had to fight those wolves again, man, I'm gonna be real pissed. Oh, okay, here we go. Because I dropped this good stuff. There ain't no way I'm leaving the good stuff behind. Nope. Alright, so clearly that was a mistake. I don't know why that was a thing. Clearly that's a glitch though, guys.
I was successful in my search.
Alright, but we know what we're doing. We'll just head back up there. Of course, loot the bodies and all that fun jazz like always. Oh, and there's a bandit's letter here, by the way. See that? Let's actually take a quick gander at that. Newest, oldest. Here we go. Bandit's letter. Hey, sis, we're rich. We've gotten lucky after all. If we play our cards right, we'll finally be able to quit running around the woods. We'll piss on the damn boss and his gang, go to Brevoy, and live as happy as pigs and shit. Point is, you must take... Pigs are actually very clean, by the way. That offends me. Sorry, my family's farmers. And it's one of those where pigs are in slop because people leave them in slop. Pigs are a very clean animal. It's one of my bugaboos. Anyway, point is, you must take care. You know very well what these fellas do to those who try to con them, and we're going to con them hard, sunshine. See, while you were away, we caught this dwarf all dressed up like a dog's dinner, fancy mail armor, tall tales. One could immediately see he was the city mouse. He kept on treating us like dirt until we'd set his beard on fire. After that, he started spilling his guts in no time. Dude, that's mean. Long story short, his ancestors, Fortash or something, the ones who built the ancient tower, had hidden some real treasure inside. And you see, he decided to return there after several centuries to claim his family fortune, all alone with no guards. It made me laugh my ass off. He had no idea about the exact place where that treasure was hidden, but he brought the key to open the place, a white metal thingy, something like a cog. When the fellas heard about the treasure, they literally started rubbing their hands together, and I thought to myself, well, what happens when we find it? The boss seizes the lion's share, and we are left with meager peanuts. All these things considered, I snatched the key away from while the rest of the gang was sleeping and made it look like the dwarf had run away with it. The fellows have been running around the woods since then, searching for the midget, but they'll have to search really hard. I buried him rather deep. Oh, dude. They stay away from the tower for now. What might they do there without a key? So make use of it. When you return, do not go to camp. Go to our place instead. I've hidden the cog in the hollow of the tree trunk. You know which one I mean. Take it and get the tower. Look around and find what you can open with it. You're smart. You'll manage. Take away all these dwarves have hidden, and well, I don't have to tell you what to do next. Be careful. Don't blow up our best chance. Hugs, Bergen. So one of the cogs that we picked up apparently was where he said to hide it, and I don't remember that. Makes it sound like, quite frankly, that it's this damn tree over here. So that's a little funny. So we have all three cogs, right? We got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we got all three. We don't need a fourth. So we've done our job. I wonder where we picked up that cog. One was up here by the dead dwarf. That's one of the cogs that got away. One of them was in this chest, if I remember correctly. So where did we pick up the other one? Was it here? I don't think so. Maybe it was, and I just don't remember. Anywho, come up here and get my treasure for a second time, you jackass. I can't believe the game glitched out my freaking treasure. That never happens. That is so weird. Okay, anywho. Doing our trick again, because
Together
again,
we
we want to make sure that
stand.
we pass whatever checks come our way. Save that miss. Click it. Let's recognize the mechanism. Knowledge Arcana. Passed it. Give me my shit. Quick save again.
That is quite a discovery.
Boom. Get the hell out of here. Okay. That is so weird, though. That actually angered me quite a bit. And now there's big ass pile of treasure here. What the hell is this mess? We'll just leave here. Pick it up as we leave.
I'm off.
Okay. Quick save again so we don't mess this up. Okay. Taking the heavy stuff, but it's going to be the heavy stuff that's worth money. Those are worth more than what it says. Worth more than what it says. These are all heavy and worth not very much. These are the next best categories. And that's it. Now we're in the heavy category, but I still will say that's okay. I have a belt for one that'll buff my strength, so I'm going to go put that on. And then we'll pass off that con belt of mine to Lindsay, like before. That'll increase our carrying capacity. Hey, almost to the point where we can tolerate it. That's not bad. Lindsay, put on the good one. And if we were to drop anything, we'd probably drop that. And that puts us back to medium. Oh, and of course, subscribe the recipe. Copy recipe. Gotta have my onion soup. Lipton onion soup mix. Oh, we got a bandit camp. Well, we're still overweight. Let's get to town. I can drop off, I suppose, at the lone house. It's closer, but I still want to go back to base. Someone's on the road. It says scripted interaction. How do I know that? Because we have a chance to get out of the way. Okay, we got what the hell did it say? Stinky, lousy, driveling, carrion eaters. It's a talking young Dweomercat. Okay. Clearly it's a friendly. That's being mugged by a shit ton of troll hounds. Oh, okay. So it's our opportunity to help it. Eliza. Let's start with a nice bomb. Oh, wasn't my turn yet. Sorry about that. Right. Come on. Oh, I didn't hurt it. Looked like I hurt it. And move up to here.
Strike as one.
Lindsay. Off the team if you wouldn't, madam. Dora, you're weak. So this is going to be gnarly.
This will hurt.
This would be really nice to have our friggin'
Out of my way!
skeletons. But oh well. The thing knows how to fight. How wounded is he? He doesn't appear to be wounded. Oh, cool. Alright, let's throw a little acid these guys away.
Do not hold back.
Give him another target. Lindsay, move up here. Shoot this one. Please.
Serves you right.
Dora. Likewise.
You should have run!
Turtle Lich can do this.
Run them through!
Ooh, don't. Yeah, do the work for us. Oh, that was pretty good.
We shall overcome. Attack!
Lindsay,
You deserved it.
Strike!
Dora's turn.
Let's hear you cry.
Oh, he didn't die from it. Oh, that did it. Well, human, today you've helped the Dweomercat. The Dweomercat does not forget those who help her. We shall meet again. Perhaps. Who knows? This basically is a, when you get mugged in the middle of the forest, out of nowhere, the Dweomercat will basically show up and help you. Funny to me.
I'm there.
We gotta level up too. We better use that. Okay.
No one stands in my way.
This is our Elder Scoundrel. Ooh, finally another sneak attack dive. Dear Lord, I can actually grab another one if I want, but I don't have to. We'll see. I have my papers right in front of me here. What is her upgrade at level 7? Mage Tattoo, huh? Okay, okay. I'm gonna do that. Now, the question is, do I really need Mage Tattoo? I don't really. And I grabbed 2-weapon fighting early, which means I missed out on something. Accomplished Sneak Attacker. That's what I need, so we're going to grab it. So we'll have a considerable jump. So we went from not only 1d6 to 2d6, now 3d6 for sneak attack damage. So that acid cantrip, that does 1 to 3, does 1 to 3, plus 3 to 18, if it can sneak attack. So that's a nice little juiced up attack. From here, Battering Blast, new level of spells, level 7. So she can access level 3 stuff now. All this beautiful stuff here. Battering Blast is not a common spell that they have at the shop. Heroism, just like Lindsay's, a solid choice. Lightning Bolts, we already have Fireball, Spike Pit, Stinking Cloud, Swarm Squirrels. Now this is interesting. You know those swarm spiders that are a problem? You can actually have a spell that's basically the equivalent, where you summon a swarm of squirrels to attack. They're very hard to kill, annoy the guys that killed them, or that are attacking them, and an overall fun little pet, so to speak, to have out. But I do like Stinking Cloud. We don't have anything necromancy here, as you can see. I'm checking for it, with the exception of Vampiric Touch, but as you can see also there's no save to it, so there's no real bonus for us doing it. Doesn't mean she doesn't want it, but she can't channel it through her weapon like we can. So we're going to grab that Stinking Cloud, because that's a solid spell, and if people are immune to poison, like her skeletons, or her, she can stand in that cloud and just wreak unholy havoc on these guys. On that, let's grab that spell book and add that Stinking Cloud. And then from there, what do we want? That would be nice, don't get me wrong. I think this one's broken. Protection from arrows, I think, is actually busted. I could be mistaken on that, or everything that attacks us with arrows happen to be magic. And if it's magic, then it doesn't matter, because it penetrates the damage reduction. But the point is I don't think that seems to work well. I suppose we could test it, though. Let's bounce out of here. Oh, actually, sorry. Put our spells where they belong. And then we'll bounce out of here. We could rest. We probably should, because we're pretty much blown our wad at this point. We're on the overland map, so resting. Remember, we need someone to hunt because we have no rations. We're exactly set up the way I'd want us to be. Cross our fingers, hope for the best.
I will be as famous as Anime Bellavera herself. No, even more famous. Hoping I live that long.
No. Good job, Lindsay. Got rations? She forges good. I'm telling you, this character's been amazing. Let's do a quick save on that. Notice no one got healed, really. Or if they did, it was minor amounts. So you can still come in here and do your little chug a potion thing. Just enough to put me in the green. I think we'll be okay. Continue back to base. Quick save on the way. So it looks like the bandit camp bridge over the Gundren River on the other side looks interesting too. We're going to the main square to sell. First thing we'll do though is we will pause it and we will pop up the inventory for our whole team, which is everybody. Now that we're back in our home base, we can literally see everybody that could be on the team. Equip them out with all this newest gear that we just found, and then sell the stuff obviously that we don't want anymore. Maybe. Okay. Got. First we have Protector of Unjust. Hiram can actually use that. He is not lawful or good. So see that +2 shield, or the +1 shield he has? We can give him a +2. Increase his armor class. I recommend it. Plus it looks tits. Good on you, buddy. And he gets a bonus to his saves. +2, +2, +2, thanks to the shield. So that's nice. That's actually better than the cloak. And they don't stack, so you just take the cloak away. Does anyone else need that cloak? You can need a cloak. And you need a cloak. Now, before we get into the scrolls, first check to make sure that my teammate doesn't need them. I don't. She does not. So then the only other person that can scribe currently on our team is Octavia. So she has a laundry list of ones that she wants. She wants Hold Person. You may have it. Haste. Knock yourself out. Greater Magic Weapon. Sure. Yeah, Angel Wings. Sure. Fireball spell. Sounds great. Summon Monster level 2. And even Acid Arrow. That's a lot for her. Okay. We have armor. Where's Amiri? Here's her +1 breastplate. Here's +2. Upgrade. Reg, he's got good stuff, so we're leaving him alone. She has half plate +1, but now she can have full plate +1. Yes, please. Back to Hiram. Remember that plate mail that you had a moment ago? You can have either half plate +1, which is a 9, or a full plate normal, which is also 9. Notice, this one says max dexterity 1, this one says max dexterity 0. That's a lie. There is a max dexterity of 1 on the half plate as well. I don't know why it says 0. Notice the prices are different. It's the same armor basically, so full plate's giving you everything he needs. Might as well just give him that one and then sell the most expensive, right? Jaethel, she could use an upgrade. So here's breastplate +1. That's a nice little juice for her. We have a con belt. She doesn't have con, so we don't need to give it to her. Octavia, on the other hand, has a terrible con stat. So let's give her that one. Rings. You got one, you don't. There you go, buddy. We're married. Just kidding. Octavia, Jaethel. There we are. Now, weapon-wise. Oh, yeah, Amiri. Chuck that Great Club +2, hun, and put on Troll Reaper. That's the Acid Axe. Like I said, that's some solid damage. Studded leather +2. That's actually pretty good gear. Lindsay already has hers. They can't wear armor. She's already got good armor. He has this one. Okay, so this is technically the same armor, but better dexterity score. But his dexterity is nowhere near it anyway. So again, sell the one that's most expensive. That's this one here. If we want to sell it. I suppose I could keep it in case we get another teammate. And we do have a shield. She's currently at penalty. Well, I almost forgot. She has a Bastard Sword +1 now. Let's give her the magic shield. That takes away her penalty with the big overbearing shield. We'll keep it. Like so. But she needs to hit. This is the way to do it for the time being. She'll eventually grow out of this penalty. See the -2 for the tower shield. Being a tower shield specialist, she gets feats that literally unlock that take that away. Okay, I feel pretty good about this. In fact, I feel really. Oh, we got the heavy crossbow +1. Lindsay, where you at, love? Yeah. There you go. Damage. Better chance to hit. More damage. Love it. Masterwork light crossbows. Does anyone need a crossbow? She could use one, I suppose, in case she gets in a pinch. Oh, and she needs a shield too, by the way. Do we have any shields? Yeah, I know I gave one to Val. Huh. Guess not. Oh, whatever. We'll go back to the side. What was I doing? Damn it. I forgot. Weapons? Anything for weapons? Oh, crossbow. Yeah. He has a masterwork, so he's fine. She doesn't need one. She's got a composite. He's got a masterwork composite, so I'm fine with that. She doesn't have, but a masterwork light. Okay, so he's going. Okay, so we're good to sell stuff. Unpause it.
In due time.
Okay. Let's go to here. This is usually the vendor that I sell to, Hassif. So offer your stuff. Keep the stuff that you definitely want. Nothing else in here looks like it's fancy or like an emerald or a ruby that might be involved in a quest. Now let's get rid of magic stuff. And oh, those are cooking ingredients. Sorry, I'm not saying that's just garbage. I thought those were like pelts. No, they are not. I think that's it. Nice. So we have a decent amount of money, and I can buy myself, say, like a flaming bastard sword if I wanted to get crazy with like Valerie or something, so she could do some elemental damage. But we're not going to. Do a quick save. We're gonna go inside. Come on, let's start to have some fun. Do quaaludes while you work. It's been a while. We should probably call this video quits.
Follow
Let's go
if
to
you dare.
him first. Found charge for an ancient blah blah. Helmet. We need 10 shards. Oof. Shards of the Force Knight's bracers. We need 10 shards. Okay, what about these relics that I found? Anything useful? Dorraj pendants. Some money. Token of the Dryad. Some money. Does that one belong to the Dwarven Smith? Please find the 5 missing Dwarven items. Cool. Sounds good. More cash. There's always more cash. And we're going to go drop off some of that stuff. So I don't need to carry around the bracers, for instance. Helmet pieces. The soot blackened stuff. That's 2 of 5. I think that's everything. Yep. Looks good. I'm actually going to sell that. I don't think that's worth keeping. We've gotten much better stuff at this point. We're missing 1 item from here, and I really need to figure out where that's at so I can go get it. Let's leave our food behind, like we do. When we really get to the point where we start paying attention to our camping and stuff, that's going to come in super handy. Alright. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Let's go here. Take a quick gander before we call it quits for the day. Oh, let's see. We still have that advisor. No more new regions to claim. Curse is still, we gotta work on it, but I'm not in any place to work on that yet. Not until I get my 5th advisor will I start working on a curse, just so we're clear. Training, I could do something like that. Jaethel. 25 BP, I could afford 25 BP to get Jaethel a level or some such. Lindsay, do the same for her. Just won't take her on the next quest. All those things, we have no one to work on them, and this person is busy. So, let's do a quick save and a hard save. Now, with that, my name is Brother Mutant. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.